How are you, everybody who is watching this video? My name is Olenjolai Moko TAYAI Losingo. My name is Olenjolai Moko TAYAI Losingo. That's my name. Let me repeat. My name is Olenjolai. This is E. This is O. This is L. So Olenjolai Moko TAYAI Losingo, from the beautiful, fantastic country called the United Republic of Tanzania. I would like to welcome you onto our online schools that is called Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary Schools, in bracket Olenjolai. I would like to spend a few minutes to explain in brief about what the visions and what problems are we solving, and what are we providing to the country, and what are we providing for the world, and what are we doing in this online platform. First of all, this is online schools. We don't have a physical school, so we are very glad that just to build the foundations on the online platforms, and then we'll come back again in case that there's a necessity. We can have a physical schools if God blesses and if God wishes. So in this online school, what the visions, what are we doing here? What the main purpose of this program? That's the question that you're asking yourself. Yes, the main vision for these online schools is we want to see the community of Tanzania. Actually, that we said we want to see the community of the graduates of the Tanzanians, right? When we say graduates, graduate for the Form 4, graduate for the Form 6, graduate for the ordinary diploma, and graduate for the undergraduate diploma. So like to see the community of Tanzanians who can take the classroom instructions and then they well understood the classroom, because they have to understand the classroom instructions, and then they have to take it and then solve the real world problems in their community, even if from the small scale, that is personal problems or even maybe family problems. We understand that. So our aim, we want to help the students to understand, first of all, the classroom instructions according to the curriculum and according to the educational system of the United Republic of Tanzania. And then we teach students on how to think outside the box. It means to take the classroom instructions and solve the real world problems in the community that exists. Because we go to schools, we go to colleges, we go to institutions, we go to universities to learn the new knowledge. And then after acquiring that knowledge, the best thing is not to show the communities the certificates, but the best things we have to show or demonstrate from our community, from our country, or in the country, or in our city, or in our regions that where we are living, in our district, that well, we have solution for the problems, because that's why we've gone to school. Okay, so that's the main vision that we'll be having here. We'll be teaching students how to think differently. We'll be first of all helping them to understand. However, that passing for the exams, so exams is a subset of our programs. So, but remember that your main objective is not just to assist the students to pass the exam, but just passing exams is one of the specific objectives of this Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary Education, secondary schools is one of our. So passing exam, or getting prepared with a final exam, so midterm exam, so maybe test 1, test 2 for the case of the undergraduate. It's just like a part of our programs. It's not just like the main objective or the main focus of this program. Again, the second question is, what problems are you solving? Because yes, we are born to solve problems. I don't know about you, but myself, I'm born to solve problems and not even to create problems. So what problems am I solving in this online platform? That the good questions. The common problems that I'm solving is the problems that has been encountered by I can say that even thousands of the Tanzanians, or even Africans, or even just Americans who have gone for the middle schools, or equality for the middle secondary schools or ordinary secondary schools. I took my ordinary educations in my own country, Tanzania. So I experienced many challenges on learning physics, chemistry, biology, and even basic mathematics. However, that my visions was, it means what I was seeing, I want to be actually that a radical and a unique engineer, right? So it means that I didn't have an options. I should make sure that I master the science subjects and I master the mathematics. So what I've encountered many problems, and even those problems have been created. So for example, that I didn't have a fluent teaching in physics, for example, from Form 1 to Form 4. I used to have maybe a good teacher during my Form 1, but Form 2 I lacked it. A good teacher. So I didn't have a good sequential or process of learning physics. So, and even that problems, if we don't build the good foundations, even in advanced level, ordinary level, we will find that the students are still shaking on what they know. So that the point materials in order to learn, they do experiments. So in case that there is no laboratory by the way, difficult to understand the subjects. But again, sometimes it may be caused by scarcity of teachers. Okay, and sometimes also it might be caused by even the lessness of the students, and sometimes might be caused by lack of sequential learning process of science and the mathematics. So in this channel, I'll be using different teaching aids, different teaching techniques, different teaching approach, different teaching methods, right? And different teaching teaching methodologies, right? In order to take the complex ideas for the physics Form 1, Physics Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, and even for the entire, it means for the physics, for the 4 classes, for the physics of 4 classes, and chemistry for 4 classes, and mathematics of the 4 classes. And we simplify those concepts and make them simple, and we teach students so that they might understand the each concept, and not even that just in actually that in roughly way, but in systematic order. That when we cover things in Form 1, we begin from the first chapter to the last chapter, so the students will get the good sequence of the concepts, and even to meet the specific objectives that have been set by the curriculums for the students to make those specific objectives at the end of learning the particular topic, or by at the end of learning is the whole subject for the physics, right? That's the main problems that we are solving. Good. So what is our dimensions for this program? Yes, well, we are teaching 12 subjects at this moment for ordinary educations. We are teaching physics Form 1, physics Form 2, physics Form 4, physics Form 3, right? And then we are teaching chemistry Form 1, chemistry Form 2, chemistry Form 3, and chemistry Form 4. We are teaching also basic mathematics Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4, right? So at this moment, we are teaching those 12 subjects. So it's actually that these are actually that the programs demands 12 teachers to do that activity, but thanks to God's there's a one man who's who will make it happen. He will carry the responsibility of all of those 12 teachers. So we'll be using the online methodology of teaching. It means we record the live sessions. In each sessions, we record the session by using the high multimedia equipments, and then we use the internet at the platforms of distributions. So that's the way that we are going to do, and believe me that it will be helping generations after generations. That's our main objective, because we have been doing the physical trainings, and then we teach a particular group of students, and then the graduates often go. So in case that we are no longer there, it means that we cannot provide what we have in our mind. Right? Again, before even I explain these writings and texts on the blackboard, I would like just to tell you that, remember, this is the warning I'm telling you. Olenjolai does not know everything about O-level chemistry, O-level mathematics, and even O-level physics. But I just know a small portions of them. But listen, I'm always ready to teach what I know, right? I don't know everything. I just know a small percentage of physics, chemistry, and basic mathematics. But I'm ready to teach what I know to those what they don't know what I know, right? So remember that that's the main thing. So don't boast me that maybe I know everything in physics or in chemistry and mathematics. It doesn't mean that I don't have confidence. I'm not confident enough. Yes, I'm confident, but it doesn't mean that I know everything. So I don't want to boast myself. Don't take me to the beyond of my limits. I have limits as a human being. I know just a small portion. That's why that you should also make sure to learn from other teachers, because possibly they might be knowing that concepts in different perspective, right? So that the one thing that I wanted to make it at the beginnings of this program. So we have 3 departments, as I say. We have the departments of basic chemistry, basic math, physics, and basic mathematics. Today we are in departments of basic chemistry, right? And the subject that I'm presenting to you is chemistry. And I want just to do this, a general introduction for the Form 3, Form 2, and Form 4, or Class 10 to Class 12. And then the session is session 00, the general introductions of chemistry for Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4, or Class 10 through Class 12, right? So the next questions which I want just to take a few minutes to answer. In physical ordinary schools, for example, Kibaha, Iboru Secondary School, there are no secondary schools, there are some procedures even to get registered, right? We call them registrations or enrollment. Excuse me. Enrollment. So the next question is, how can you enroll onto our online ordinary educational school, right? That's the good questions. Here we don't have complications. You can just spend 3 to 5 minutes, then you are done on your registrations, because we don't charge you anything at the time. So the issue is, what we do actually at number one, we ask you that to make sure that you have your email, because you can be registered when you have your email, okay, your official email, so whether Google emails or your email. So sign in YouTube, because currently that we have an account or a channel in YouTube that's called Tanzania Online All Level Secondary Schools, in square bracket Olenjolai M. So these are few descriptions that how you can get registered onto YouTube, so that you will be connected and will be updated on everything that is going on. So because we'll be adding more than 100 videos in these YouTube channels daily we might be adding one video. So it means that we like to give you the techniques that you will be get informed once we upload any new video. We don't have a mechanisms, maybe our own mechanism to tell every student that now we have uploaded the video. But good news is the YouTube platform community, they have the techniques of providing automatic notifications once you are online. So number one, you press these buttons, which is written subscribe. Then it is ready. It has a ready background, white text. Once you click it, then the color of the backgrounds will change into gray and into kind of gray. And then the text will change from subscribe into subscribed. So there is a addition of D later at the end. Okay, we call that the suffix of this way. And then the bell will appear. Click that bell. You'll see 3 options. Choose the options of all. Then now you are already registered in the YouTube comment. Why are you subscribing? At the good questions. Once you upload any new video, then you'll be the first to be informed that now there is a new video in this YouTube channel. That's one. Number two, we also insist students to make sure that you read, or viewers, they read descriptions by pressing this button, show more, okay, on your left hand side of the video. So below the video, so you see the software buttons, which has been written show more. So you can click there, and then you find another page, a hidden page will open, and you'll find some of the descriptions in each video. In that part of those descriptions, we explain a little bit about what we are doing in the video, so you can go there for the quick review. And also at the end, we invite students or invite viewers, those who have a free-willing heart from their hearts that they wanted to offer God the Thanksgiving offering in order to participate or to contribute on the running cost of these programs. Because really the running cost, God didn't give me permissions to tell you that how much does it cost. But one thing which I want to tell you, there is initial cost, a high initial cost for this program, and there's a running cost. I don't mean that maybe we are asking you money. No, in case you feel from your heart that this program has been helpful, so you want to thank God who is in heaven, then you want to, and then God has given instruction that you can offer Him through us or through these programs. So your Thanksgiving is warmly welcome. In case of the bank transaction, you will see on the descriptions below how and where and what the account names and whatever. But in case of mobile transactions, also we explain there. But in brief, that's why we've introduced a Thanksgiving offering. This is the phone number 0759745353, and then there is no one. Yes, 5331. So no this one. Okay, so it is 0759745331. Okay, that's our official mobile number. And then the registered name is Olenjolai TAYAI. Then your Thanksgiving will be received with much thanks, that you'll do the work that God has planned and has put in your hands in order to make hundreds and hundreds of the videos of these Tanzania online ordinary secondary schools to be in air, right? So we give God thanks for that. Thirdly, we'd like to ask you to share these contents. This is a new idea right now. This is yes, a new idea for United. I used to see the videos have been made by the Indians, okay, or they used for the Indians. They are really serious on this kind of the business. But for the Tanzanians, I'm not sure, but I haven't seen the programs that are recording the live. For the text, yeah, for the web, it means that by using the web blogs, there is a lot. There are many teachers who have done a great job in that perspective. But in case of the videos, I used to see some of them who used to record for one topic, then it's done, and then I don't know where they are going. So I'm not talking about them, but the thing is, I want just to let you know that please share these contents once you get. Share the link of the YouTube channel. That the link which actually at the beginnings of this video, you will see it, and even sometimes at the end of this video, you will see the link. So share the links of the channel, share the links of the video, because for you, you can't see the links of the channel, but for me, I can see because I own this channel. But you can see the link for the video right now that you are watching right now. Share with your colleagues, right? And then just you can click even the icons there of the channel, and you'll get more in that YouTube channels. I explain about different playlists which have been there and which have been posted there. So share with your young brother, share with your young brother, share with your young sister. In case you're a parent, share with your kids, right? Share with your children, with your boys, girls, right? Tell them that there's a good news now. They can use on the internet to learn stuff that they used to learn in schools in simplest way. So there's no need for you to hustle during the vacations. You have everything in your hand in case you are receiving electronic device. So tell even your classmates, your schoolmates, have been schooling together. So tell everybody, you see that everybody, even those that you don't expect that they need this stuff, because in their family, they have some students who are still in this level. So it means that remember that our joy for this program to see millions and all thousands, just from the thousands to the millions of the students are getting helped on this program, because that's why we are doing for them, for the present and future generations. So the good news is, at this moment, we don't charge the students any amount of money. So in case that somebody maybe will come and say that Olenjolai is represented, no. So just say that no. You have to listen for me, because I am the one who have received this vision from God. Good. So that is number 3. Number 4, you know that in the normal physical classes, even myself, I did that for more than 10 years. I've been teaching physically. So I used to give students almost 30% of the time that I used to spend in class to ask you questions. So now you're asking yourself that how can you ask your questions? That the good questions, yes. So you can use the comment sections in case of the YouTube to ask your questions. Also to read the questions have been asked by other students. Also you can use the comment sections to answer the questions have been asked by other students. You can use the comment sections also to establish online group discussion. You can use the comment sections also to submit your homework, because in every sessions we are very serious in this program. In every session, so in every period or in every lecture that we'll be trying our level best that to leave some questions, some numerical questions that you can practice, so to build the mindset of mathematics in your mind, physics and chemistry. So you have to try on your own, and then you submit on the comment section there before you join me in the next session, right? So so you can use comment sections to do great, to tell us whether you understand or you don't understand. So that is all of piece of information. Also here I've listed some of the issues that we'll be focusing. We'll focus on the concepts, okay, of physics, chemistry, and mathematics. And then we'll be having problem solving, right? As well, our sessions will be solving problems in mathematics, chemistry, and physics. And then we'll be teaching you how to reason. You have to reason. You know, you're educated. We are preparing to be educated personnel. So you have to reason. So you have to do your things to reason. Why am I doing this? How can I do it? Right? What the alternative ways that I can solve this problem? Right? And then if this is the current solutions, what are the weaknesses of this solution? So we'll be teaching you on reasoning. That's what it means about thinking differently. Well, here we have, we welcome you into the TOSO. TOSO means Tanzania Online O-Level Secondary Schools. This is Olenjolai, who the founder, to enjoy the beauty of chemistry, to enjoy the beauty of physics, to enjoy the beauty of basic mathematics. Right, believe me, you will enjoy the beauty, not the pains, not the kind of stress in mathematics or in science. No, we eliminate all of those stresses, and believe me that just in case you take one of our sessions, it is enough to eliminate your stress and fear on mathematics, on chemistry, on physics, and then you find that the hope will be in your minds, and that's the point that we want you to reach. Again, I have a phrase here, which after that I want to tell you the way I think, and even I'll train you to think on this, that Olenjolai thinks differently. So I think differently, and I act it differently. Because you'll be asking yourself many questions. How is it possible for one man actually that maybe to teach, for example, for the O-level to teach 12 subjects, right? 12 subjects. Just one man, he used to teach you 12 subjects, maybe without any kinds of obstacles, any kinds of the just a failure. Yes, so he can lift me up. No. That is the grace of God has been working in me. God is the one who has given me a gift of teaching. I haven't paid anything to him. I haven't even negotiated with him. He just built in me. And the teaching in me is a kind of serious issue and serious business for the rest of my life. Why? It's just like a swimming in the fishes. Have you ever seen a fish attending the swimming schools? Believe me that not. Right? No any fish that attending the swimming schools. Right? What does it mean? Even myself, that is just like a swimming in the fishes. So God has built in swimming in fishes. Similarly, God has built in teaching in Olenjolai. So I am a teaching, and teaching is me. Right? I'm not boasting myself, just I want to tell, but there is the grace of God. I began this program with God in preparations, and even in every step that will be taking on or will be going on, I believe that I am with God who lives forever and ever. So that give him glory, right, for this. And this is the answer of the prayer that millions of the Tanzanians have been answered. Have been praying to God that to make sure that at least that to send a servant of God to address these kinds of the common problems. So that is another thing that I want you to get in your mind, right? So if that's the case, yes. So now I want to take you inside of the general introductions of the of chemistry for the Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. So I want to take you on to the next step. And the second part that we want to or have included in this bonus video of session 00 of general introductions of 40, general introductions of Form 1, right? General introductions of chemistry for the Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. Okay? So remember another thing which I want just to make clear that for the Form 1, I used to teach chemistry in 2 languages. It means in English and Swahili. But if from Form 2 to Form 4, I use English from the beginnings of each session to the end. Why am I doing that? Because I want to transform students who are in O-level, who are in Form 1, who have joined just in class 9 from the primary educations, who made their primary educations in Swahili language. So I want to transform them from learning in Swahili language into the English language. So that's why I've been mixing the languages. In Tanzania, we used to call it Kiswanglish. So don't get confused, don't get actually disappointed or that. Remember that just I'm trying to meet the demand in my own community, in my own country. Again, these materials are universal, they may be used elsewhere in the world, but our main focus at this moment, we are focusing on the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania. We are focusing on the syllabus and educational systems of United Republic of Tanzania. We might have even the platform for the international, just to teach international students, but that is in future, near future. At this moment, we are focusing for the United Republic of Tanzania. So understand, however, that the content might be used in any continents, might be used in Africa, in America, in Europe, in Asia, in Australia. So now I want to take you into this, which I used to share with my students, my big picture, right? So I have a picture, right? My big picture, my big picture of 40 of chemistry. What the picture in my mind about chemistry. I'm not just teaching chemistry, but chemistry is in my blood veins, blood vessels, chemistry, right? So what the big picture? So and then for what? This is the common for the Form 1, Form 2, for the Form 3, and even for the Form 4, right? So historically, during our primary education, we used to learn a subject, a big subject, a big and beautiful subject called the science, right? And then we used to go to the next step, that this is just the science during the primary education, right? Or we can say that during the primary education, we learn fundamental or basic science. So fundamental science. We didn't have even chemistry. Chemistry was a subset of 40 of fundamental science. So this is during our primary education. So whether in English, right, in English language, or in Swahili language, but we learned it during our primary education. So this is a level, one of the level that we achieved, right? And then when we graduated, it means that we learned science from standard 3, if I'm not mistaken. We used to have science from standard 3 to standard 4, right? No, to standard 7, excuse me. So when we completed standard 7, we graduated, right? That's we called it the standard 7 exam. We did the national exam, the same exam for the entire nation, and then we graduated. Then we have been selected or to join the secondary education. So in secondary education now, we find the subject of science mainly has been divided into 3 subjects. But also in this level, we found another or a new science subject, which is called what? Agriculture. So the subject of science in secondary education has been divided into 3, mainly into 3 subjects. The first one is biology, which is from what? We learned biology from Form 1, right? Form 1 to Form 4. It's a compulsory subject, right? And then we have chemistry, right? So chemistry, this also, some of us, we learn from Form 1 to Form 4, right? And then some of the students, they used to learn chemistry from the Form 1 only to Form 2, and then they take some business career or they take artistic career, so they won't study chemistry anymore. Again, another subject is called the physics. Say physics, beautiful subject. So for the physics is similarly, some of us, we learned physics from Form 1 to Form 4. So in case that you are Form 2 right now who is watching, you have physics for the Form 4. But also some those who wanted to take a artistic or business career, they used to learn physics from Form 1 to Form 2 only. So for Form 1 to Form 2, physics is mandatory, chemistry is mandatory, biology is mandatory. When I say that mandatory, you have to learn them, right? And then, in case of chemistry, right? No, in case, I guess you say that here we have agricultural science. Say agricultural science. So agricultural or agriculture science. So another subject that we met when we went for secondary, this is for O-level, right? O-level education. And this is the print where we are right now. Is for the O-level education. So what is our main objective? We want to see our students who maybe want to take chemistry for us from the Form 1 to Form 4 to score A in each of test exams, in each exams that we'll be doing. Okay, so that is our main objective, so that here you score A. So that is one of our specific objectives, score A. And then for the physics, you score 4A. So here it is 4A, and here also you want to see you that you score 4A. Okay, because that is from the scientific perspective. Once we graduate, okay, biology will come later on. For example, let me focus on chemistry right now. Once we graduate in chemistry, for example, and then we'll be graduating with a certificate, a national certificate, which is called a certificate of secondary education examination, right? And then we'll have specifically two main routes. How many routes? 2. We have 2 main routes. Okay, and this is okay. So we said that we have 2 main routes. Okay, the first one we can have a route of 40 of advanced a subject called advanced chemistry, right? And this is chemistry, right? So this one you learned it from Form 5 to Form 6, right? So it's a 2-year educational system, and this is, we call it A level. And the good news also, we have a channel for that. And then for this side, we say that or you can learn special, right? Special applied what? Special applied chemistry, right? And here is OD, it's ordinary diploma. It's 3 years education. For example, you can do lab science, you can be doing chemical engineering, right? You'll find some of the subjects of chemistry. Can be maybe processing engineering, industrial processing engineering, diploma in industrial processing engineering. You'll find also chemistry there. So you'll have a lot of things that you can learn from or you can apply. Maybe for example, you want to do diploma in pharmacy, right? So you have, you'll take a lot of things from there. So let me just take these two branches and then take them further. Okay, so it means that we say that here you'll have advanced chemistry, right? You can take a route that will take advanced chemistry, and this will do only if you start the combinations of PCM, you start the combinations of PCB. It means that physics, chemistry, mathematics, take a combinations of CBG, combinations of CBN, right? Combinations of what is CBA. Those are the subjects those are the combinations that including advanced chemistry. But I told you again, you can take a special, we call it a special applied chemistry, right? Special applied chemistry, and this we say that is A-level education for this case, right? It is A-level education, and for this level it is ordinary. It is OD. We call it ordinary. OD, it means ordinary level education. This is 2 years, so from 5 to Form 6. Okay, 2 years education, intensive education, and this is for the first only 3 years program, right? In many of institutions, 2 to 3 years, but many institutions. This is under the still 40 for we call it the Ministry of Education and the vocational training. Here will be under the National Council for Teachers, right? That means we call it what NAT. So listen. So the point which I want to make is, in case of this level, right, you'll be having maybe advanced chemistry. Let me just, it means that you can say that soon you go to the A level, you'll have advanced chemistry, which is Form 5, right? Advanced chemistry, which is what? Form 5, right? So we teach students here to make sure that to think they can score A. Again, you find that in the next level, you'll have kind of the school exam. You can have advanced chemistry, right? And this is for the Form 6, right? Also, we teach students the mindset that should score A. For ordinary diploma, also you can have some different stages of this special applied chemistry education, right? And the first one, we say that you can have for the first year, right? We can have special first year. We call it the first year special applied chemistry. And then so you can have also second year. Also teach students to score A here. For example, in lab science, or in lab technology, or in biotechnology, or in food science. So you can have also second year special applied chemistry contents. Means that modules, we call them modules. You teach students to score A. And also you can have what? You can have some of the modules that, for example, advanced organic chemistry. You see that here we can have study special applied chemistry, and also we teach students to have to score A. So in these graduations of these both levels, then still give you the entrance to undergraduate level. So it means that you can join undergraduate, so we call it in higher, so we call it higher chemistry, right? Higher, you can call it higher, or some of the institutions, you can call it even also advanced a higher advanced chemistry or higher advanced chemistry. So you can study pure chemistry, or you can study applied chemistry, right? So in this is what? Undergraduate level or bachelor level, right? Undergraduate level or bachelor level, right? This is the first degree level. Also, you have to think to score A, but your rejoice should not be on scoring A. Your rejoice is to take these classroom instructions to use it effectively to solve real-world problems. So that is actually that we like just to let you know concerning about the beauty of this journey. So you see, right now you're still in this level. So right now, in case of learning chemistry, you are still in this level. You are in O level, so you are still in this level. You didn't even do the final, the next exams, the final exam for the Form 4. Maybe even you're in Form 2, you're in Form 3, or you're in Form 1, you're in Form 4. Don't worry about that. So after you graduate, I want you to know that you can take this route or you can take this route. Both routes are essential for the rest of your life. So you have to ask God which is the right route for you, right? And then when you graduate from those levels, these two levels, then you know what will be next. It will be undergraduate or bachelor programs or courses in what maybe related with chemistry or with pure chemistry. For example, that maybe you want to do maybe industrial or chemical processing engineering, you'll find a lot of modules in chemistry, my dear student. Okay, so that is all about that big picture. So I want you to keep and you have in every stage, you'll find that the prerequisite of this level, advanced chemistry or special applied chemistry, is O-level chemistry. Then the prerequisite of this O-level chemistry is primary chemistry. So if you go to undergraduate, the prerequisite for undergraduate advanced or higher chemistry is advanced chemistry and in the advanced level, and the other special applied chemistry, right? So it is sequential knowledge at the meaning of, okay? Because maybe in this level we won't ask you that define chemistry. We know that you know already because you learned in the previous studies. So then I would like or to take you on to the next stage, which I want to mention the reference book for you, and then we'll enjoy the beauty of of chemistry. So join me in the next part, which will be the second part of this general introductions, which I'll be mentioning the reference books that you need in order to learn chemistry. Okay? How are you, everybody who is watching this video? I would like to welcome you into our fantastic YouTube channel that called Tanzania Online O-Level Seki School, Olenjolai in square bracket. My name is Olenjolai Moko from the beautiful and fantastic country that called United Republic of Tanzania. I would like to welcome you. I have something fantastic, new things, a new idea that which is going to blast your mind and make you to think differently. So, you know, I've been transmitting a lot of materials and a lot of concepts in science. It means in physics, mathematics, and even in chemistry, and especially for the O-level according to the Tanzania syllabus. So I've been teaching basic mathematics, basic physics, and basic chemistry for the Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. So today I have one of my Form 5 students who has been, he has graduated soon, of just a few months ago when we are recording this program, from O-level studies. So he has been doing his studies in one of the private schools, and then he has been going through my official channels. Okay, and then when he has been going through, then he remembered the real situations and the real environment that he had during his studies. So when he remembered all of those issues, then he said that, no sir, I have something that to testify and to tell even these present and future generations concerning about this digital platform. So I would like to introduce to you Mr. Joshua Julius Msuya, one of my students. I have tried my level best to plant my seed into him, and we expect a good harvestings in near future. So stay tuned and then follow along, listen careful what he's going to share with you, because he's from the receiving side, people who have been watching what I've been teaching. So you have been listening to me, that is good. Maybe you are even get tired to listen to me, but today we have something new which is making sense for you. So stay tuned. Then I would like to welcome Mr. Joshua to the platform. Okay, so this is Mr. Joshua Julius, one of my students who is doing his studies currently at Mzumbe Secondary Schools for Form 5. So he told me that, sir, I have something to speak with the community, online community, because actually the programs has helped me a lot. And then I want to share something that is new with those that who have already joined with the programs, and even with the new students will be joined these programs, because this is a generational and it's a long-term program. So I have something to say with them, which has come from my heart. So Joshua, you are welcome. Right now that thousands of the Tanzanians and thousands of the African students and even worldwide students are watching you anywhere else, and then they are ready to listen to what you want to say with them. So may God bless you. Welcome. Action.
Hi everybody, my name is Joshua Julius Msuya, a graduate of St. Stephen Boys Secondary School located in Mwanga, Kilimanjaro. Currently, I am a PCB student schooling at Mzumbe Secondary School, pursuing a combination of PCB, that is advanced chemistry, advanced physics, and advanced biology. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Joshua, you said that you have something to speak with O-level students,
Yeah.
and you know that we have a community there of students, and even near future, some other teachers will join us, right?
Yes.
So, when you have been pursuing your O-level, right, Form 1 to Form 4, have you ever taken any digital programs in video platform for learning chemistry or physics or biology or mathematics?
No, actually no.
No. Why no? Were you not introduced with internet?
I was not aware of this, because for me I knew that internet is just for watching football and others. So after reaching my advanced education, I found that you can use internet connection, internet systems for learning systems that, and actually it simplifies because it brings the presence of the teacher all the time. Yes.
Okay, so you have never learned any digital platform during your O-level studies?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But today you say that you want to encourage those students who want to use a digital platform. So you'll tell us why, right? You'll tell us why in your future. So when did you meet with a digital program for the first time?
Nice question. I met it when I was doing my preparation of my advanced education systems. I phoned Mr. Olenjolai. We did the long marathon of studying advanced chemistry, advanced physics, and basic applied mathematics. And sometimes I was doing biology in table teaching and online using Indian teachers. So I first met the digital program when I was doing preparation of advanced system.
Thank you very much for your good answer. Again, I have another questions.
Okay.
Okay, so when you have been visiting online, were you familiar with your online platform before you joined with this digital platform? Were you familiar with online? Were you using the internet for different issues?
Yes, actually,
Yes.
I used internet for different purposes.
For different issues, right? Have you ever come when you have been visiting any YouTube channel that maybe, or any YouTube channels or any Instagram channels that maybe there are some of the materials for according to the syllabus of Native Republic of Tanzania? Have you ever met that? Have you ever seen that?
Actually, it's a problem because I have one of the testimony during my Form 1 studies. I Google the Hooke's law, the derivation of Hooke's law, and I found a complex derivation. I asked my teacher, "Hey sir, what is this?" And he asked me, "Oh no man, that's not your level." So it does not correlate with Tanzania or level syllabus.
Okay, good. So then, again, I have another question. It does not correlate with all level syllabus. So we might say that possibly, even if there is another program teaching by using the syllabus of Native Republic of Tanzania, maybe it is there, but you are not familiar with.
Yes.
But this is one among those programs, is it?
Yeah.
Good. So, have you ever been taught by Olenjolai?
Yes.
Yes. So, can you explain in brief?
Actually, Olenjolai has taught me different perspectives. First of all, he's my teacher, specifically educational. He's my teacher spiritually, in social perspective. So, this man is a serious man. I can say because he sometimes acts as a brother, sometimes acts as a friend, sometimes acts as a teacher. You know, teacher is somehow harsh. Yes, that's how the man is.
Okay, good. So, okay. So, were you encountering some of the problems before you met him in learning?
Yeah.
Well, can you share with us few of the problems that you've been sharing and how it has been resolved after you met him?
Okay. Let me speak it freely because during my O-level, for now I am a graduate of O-level secondary school. During my O-level education system, science, I loved the science, but physics was a bit was a bit trouble to me. And I remember even during my O-level result, I got as I got. But after visiting this man,
How are you, everybody who is watching this video? My name is Olenjolai TAYAI. My name is Olenjolai TAYAI. That's my name. Let me repeat. My name is Olenjolai. This is E. This is O.
Research. Who neglect what they are taught by their teacher. Thank you. The program will solve this problem. My advice to the O-level student during your vacation, because you know Tanzania curriculum does not allow, Tanzania systems does not allow students to own smartphones, to own electronic devices in schools. But there are some of the schools which have computer laboratories and there is accessibility of networks. So you can go into a computer lab, write Tanzania Online O-level secondary school in square bracket Olenjolai. My friend, you solve different problems. Me currently I am an advanced, but I usually even watch. I assign my young brothers, hey man, come and watch here. He has no smartphone. Come and watch here this video. The man watch, and after I come and I give him questions. The man solve. So this program solve the problem of some of the teachers are not enough, and even those which are there, they are not. And I speak that they are not much competent. They are competent, but not to the max. You will find some of the teachers are running from problem. So this program will benefit students who have the problem of absent of teachers and absent of competent teachers.
Okay, thank you very much. So that's what you are saying.
Yes.
Can you share with us in brief how can an O-level students receive this material or enjoy this program?
Okay. As I said before, if your school has a computer laboratory and has an accessibility of network, internet connection, or during your vacation, we have April vacation, we have June vacation, we have September vacation and December. Our country is full of vacation. And December vacation. My friend, use your smartphone, use your laptop, use your iPad, use your tablet, use your iPhone. You have to learn stuff. The time of resting will be there. For this time, you know that I used to say it in Swahili, umejeruhiwa. You know that you have been undergoing troubles during your O-level school. So use this time to solve and make greater change. Nothing good than succeeding in education. For me, I see it now after succeeding much in my education. Nothing good than, passing is a bit. Some people are passing, but we have to pass in the maximum stage. For me, I thank God that He managed. For me, I passed in a better ability. I thank God. So, use your smartphone clearly. Use your laptop. Use your iPad. Use your smartwatch. You can use even your watch to learn. Yes. Okay,
that is good. So, you mean that you say now it's a time for the digital technology?
Yes.
So you want to tell us that now the classes, the school is inside your house?
Yes.
The school is inside your bedroom?
Yes.
So no need for you can go even your washrooms and enjoy the stuff.
Yes.
You can go even the forest and enjoy that stuff.
Yes.
Yes, I think that is good news for them. So then I have this is one of the last questions that I would like to ask you.
Yeah.
In terms of success, how can you compare a student who will be taking the advantage of both physical teaching plus this digital teaching, and the students who will be enjoying only the physical teaching? So that's my questions.
Thank you.
What can you predict? And you can take even an example of yourself. What if you had these programs from your Form 1, Form 4? Okay. What could you do?
Okay. According to my research and my approach, a student who will take in both analog studies and digital studies will be much competent compared. Nowadays, according to me, we are training students to be competent enough. You have to perform, but to perform to the max. So the students who will be undergoing, I'm not saying that the one who is taking physical technology will not perform to the max. No, but the higher percentage of the students who will be taking both the analog technology and digital technology will perform to the maximum compared to the one who is not taking. Let me speak on me. I thank God I performed well to the maximum, but if I could undergo this, it a bit discouraged me that let me say in my O-level, physics, as I said before, physics was trouble to me. I tried to catch up when in late of Form 4. So if I could enjoy these stuffs during my Form 1, Form 2, I could have a series and a timetable of studying these stuffs during my O-level. My dear viewers, my dear students, I'm also a student, my dear students, I could perform better than I performed. So I would like to advise you to use this. It's a time for digital technology now. Let's use digital technology for the betterment of our future. We all need to have a better future, and the best future.
Okay, to finalize just the program, yes. Then suppose that I'm in Form 1.
Yeah.
I enjoy. Can I find materials for the Form 1 in this platform?
Of course.
Form 2?
Yes.
Form 3?
Of course.
Form 4?
All
When I
right.
graduate and then say pursue science,
Yes.
is there any other programs that will assist me?
I'm in advanced and I'm pursuing Tanzania Online Advanced in Secondary School.
So there's another again YouTube channel,
Yes.
specifically for advanced.
Yes.
What if I graduate, then I go for undergraduate? Is there any other programs?
Actually, for now, Mr. Olenjolai is just doing undergraduate for those who are taking engineering and mathematics. So, but he once told me that there will be future inventions in
Extension.
Yes, in some of the topics, in some of the courses, medical courses, and some others.
That is good. And then, the man is actually consisting in 3 parts:
Yes.
heart, soul, and flesh.
Yeah.
So when we are teaching, or when we are teaching you physics, chemistry, biology, we are teaching your soul. It means your mind,
Yes.
right? And then, but you have a spirit. It has to grow.
Yes.
So, do you want to tell us that does this program take considerations of your students' spirit? Student spirit, spiritual life.
Yeah. Thank you. Also, there is another YouTube channel. In Tanzania, we use our official language is Swahili. So most of the Tanzanian are Swahili speakers. So in order for many Tanzanians to benefit, there are 2 channels. The first one, that the channels are dealing with building spiritual life in manhood. The first one, it is ufalme wa mbinguni umekaribia Tanzania. In square bracket, Olenjolai M. And the other one, it is the Heaven Kingdom has reached Tanzania.
The kingdoms of heaven come in Tanzania.
Yes, the Kingdom of Heaven come in Tanzania. In square bracket, Olenjolai M. So, while learning on this YouTube channel, it does not favor whether you are either a Roman Catholic, a Lutheran, Anglican. No, the man I used to learn from those channels. No, studying without God is nothing. I have 3 principles. Let me take a chalk and write. I have 3 principles of my success. The first one I use to say PhD. One of my brother called Jacob Maganga, he's now a philosopher. P stand for prayer. H stand for hardworking. D stand for discipline. So all these 3 sum to success. That's why PhDs. So studying without God is nothing. But you have not only to pray, you have to hard work, struggle, solve different problems, work the examples in different books about, yes. Also, you have to have discipline. As I say here in discipline, you have to respect what you are taught by your teacher, physical teacher, what you are taught by your fellow student. Respect everyone. What you are taught in this digital Tanzania Online O-level secondary school. I curse those students who neglect what they are taught by their teacher because there is Tanzania Online O-level.
So let us continue with our 3rd part of our general introduction of chemistry for the Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4, because I've combined them because they have a similar reference books and similar even, yes, the difference is only the chapters, but the concepts of the big picture and the concept of reference books explained by using the English language for the 3 classes, except for the Form 1, because I have to use 2 languages. So I've avoided confusions to you. That's why that I made the formats and I did it in Excel by using English and Swahili. I believe that you are still enjoying the beauty of chemistry, and I want to know in the comment section if you understand. So let us go to the reference books and materials of the chemistry. So we have two types of reference books that will be essential for you on learning chemistry. The first one, we call it the category, we call it textbooks, right, and materials. What are the textbooks about? That's the good question. Textbooks are the books which actually are explaining a particular concept by using descriptions, by using phrases, or by using sentences, right? While we have another group, we call it text, question and answer books and material. What are the question and answer books and material? That are good questions. These are the books, are the books or pamphlets or whatever, which explaining also, first of all, explaining a certain concept in terms of question. But again, it is the book that testing the level of understanding of the student, whether you can tackle that questions which have been asked or you can't, right? So answers mean that they give you the answer after you have tried to solve it yourself. So the first reference book is called the Chemistry Syllabus for Ordinary Secondary Education, Form 1 to Form 4 by Tanzania Institute of Education, which then should be the new syllabus of 2010, right? So this is a fantastic, very important book for students to have and also for a teacher. Unfortunately, that when I'm recording this program or recording this session, I don't have in hand to show you how does it. But as well as I showed you for basic mathematics and even chemistry and even physics, so the information you'll find are similar, but the issue is you'll find the chemistry information. So very importantly, reference book you should have, and especially when you want to use the online materials and books, the online or internet books and materials, because this will give you the boundary. The main function of the syllabus is meant that just giving you or telling you what should you learn in that particular topic or that particular subtopic, but also tells you the specific objective that you should achieve at the end of learning that topic, right? So that the beauty of this syllabus book. I use it, and my focus right now is the syllabus of the United Republic of Tanzania. That's why this is a national program. The second reference book is from his Chemistry Form 1 and 2 students book by Tanzania Institute of Education. I can show it because I have a copy of it. Okay, so this is, we call it Tanzania Institute of Education, right? So we call it Tanzania Institute of Education. So we call the Chemistry Form 1 and 2 students book, right? Tanzania Institute of Education at the outsiders. And this is the back view. In case you need this book, you can go to the descriptions and see how much does it cost you. So you can order it and we can ship it in any regions of Tanzania. So you see, so the book explaining concept in terms of experiments, figure experiment 4.3, to compare the heating ability of luminous and non-luminous burns and flames. See? So, and then you see the set of experiment. So that the goodness of this book means that it's trying to explain the practical. So in case you have the devices and solution, then you can perform that practical and see what has been stated, right? So this is the second reference book. The third reference book is called Chemistry for Secondary Schools. The publishers are Oxford. It's famous as Oxford. Unfortunately, that I didn't come with it in this session, but they are available. You can order the syllabus. You'll find the cost, the price for the syllabus in the description. Also, you can order it. You can order this or the Chemistry for Secondary Schools. And the answer is what? The answer is Oxford. So remember that. According to the authors of this book, they used to publish one book for one level. What does it mean? They have book 1 and book 2. So they have book 1, we need book 1 and book 2. So you say that, for instance, here that you have 1, 2, or 1 to 4, so it's a combination, it's summarized. But for this case, you say that Chemistry for Secondary Schools, which the publisher is what? Oxford. So you need that book also as a reference book. So we need 2, 1 book 2. You can read also the description, and you see how much does it cost you. and you have to pay, you have to be prepaid, and the shipping cost. Okay, the first reference book is called Chemistry, Forms 3 and 4, Students' Book by Tanzania Institute of Education. So you have again another book which is a little bit large compared to the one I showed you. It's called the Chemistry, Form 3. See? So it's called Chemistry, Form 3, right? And 4, Students' Book. So the also Sauti, TAYAI. So if you open, instead of this book, you'll see that demonstrate consideration of solutions of hydrochloric acid. So this is a set of experiment. It means if the solutions are there, then experiments might be done. Okay? So this is the extractions of metals, compounds of metals. So this is the book, right? In case you need it, don't hesitate yourself to order it online, and then we'll ship it for you. And then we have the fifth reference book. It's a new certificate chemistry by A. Holness and John Lambert. Yes, so this is the name of the book, so there are publishers, but these two are the authors. But this book in Tanzania, it's famous, it's formerly known as TANZANIA, please. Okay? Excuse me. Means that a new certificate chemistry by A. Holness and John Lambert, or Lambert, right? And Lambert the summary or the name of this book. So we say that the goodness of this book, first of all, that just to explain to you, it contains many chapters of Form 1, of Chemistry Form 1, Chemistry Form 2, Chemistry Form 3, Chemistry Form 4. Okay? So so it means that it's just like a well summarized book, right? Suppose that if, for instance, what he has thought, why should they not combine these two books, right? Why should they not combine these two books and see what happens, right? Okay, good. So that's the process, or that's the process of learning. So in case you have this Lambert book or this new certificate chemistry book, yes, it will help you on referencing. I use that book also during my O-level education. The sixth reference, you can use online or internet books and materials. You have the internet, or you can ask your parents to give you the internet, so your institution or your school. And then through this, you find that online, you can get the materials, okay, materials, through the online and through also the internet. So, there's a lot. You can find books, you can find some syllabus books, you'll find many fundamental chemistry and whatever. So you'll find many reference books and materials in the internet. Then the seventh book is called Chemistry Notes. It's a seventh reference. These are called the Chemistry Notes from Form 1 to Form 4, and it has been prepared by Olenjolai, right? So that's all about the textbooks, which I've gathered 7 to you, and then I leave the homework. So fill this blank of one. So seal this place. I mean that in this book, I mean that this actual should be number 9, while this one should be number 8. But don't worry about that. I'll explain to you. The issue is you need the notes that which I have prepared myself, and I just provide it when I'm teaching. Okay, I'm writing on the blackboards and whatever. Those are the notes that which I can share with you. Okay, because it's just like when you have been physical in my class, and then you find that things didn't go well. So if that's the case, we say that that's all about textbooks. Let us go to the next part about questions and answer, books and materials. So the first reference or the first, we say that is workly examples and problems in O-level chemistry by Lambert. You can also have the workly example. So that's why that we say this is the question and the answers. So workly example, it means question and dirty and answer, right? So it means that we can make all the work examples and problems in O-level chemistry by Lambert. Then, so number 9, this is the continuation textbook. Send me at least one textbook that I used for this level or is equivalent to this level. Then let me know, right? You can say to yourself, there's many questions. Number 10, another reference material that a student, O-level and O-level students actually have is past papers. Say past papers. Say past papers. So past papers, we say that past papers, we say we have different categories, but you can have past paper for match minute of testing. If you are joining from one right now, whatever, it means that you have always that to provide time in order to have what you've been asking for. Okay, so we need, means that you need for you to learn, you need the midterm testing, right? You need the terminal testing or terminal exam, and they need the national exam, right? So it means that that's what we say, that March midterm testing means for Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Then you have terminal exams, you have annual exams, and then we say that again we have September midterm test, right? So September midterm test, and then you have what? Again we say that pre-mock-up. Should you also go through the pre-mock of your school, and then you have to make sure that I should have some past papers in mock-up Form 2 and also mock-up Form 4. You should have some past papers for the pre-nectar. So it means that if you go through this stuff and you have them, then you'll enjoy the beauty of chemistry. Right? Okay? So this is actually, we say that the Form 2 chemistry review question and the answers, 2003. 2003 to 2019. So we have Form 2, we have also Form 4 reference book, right? So listen carefully. So we say Form 2 chemistry review, question and answers 2003, 2019 by Tanzanians and Mark Daniel. Okay? So that's the case that we want to present to you. That is the review book for the Form 2, because this is a program for Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. So then again, we say that reference number 12, reference number 12, reference number 12, so we have number 12. I want to show you, let me write that once, and then let me show you. Form 2 chemistry review, question and answers 2003, 2019. These are the answers, but the publishers are Apenific. Those are the publishers. Okay. So if that's the case, we say that this is the chemistry 2 chemistry, or Form 2 chemistry review. In Form 2, and then we want to enjoy the beauty of chemistry. So this is how it looks like, right? So you see that the way it is. So it has Bunsen burner, it has Juret here, it has what? Toxic symbol, it means symbol for the in chemistry lab. It has measuring cylinder, it has beaker, it has triangle, it has preparation of oxygen, it has vibrate. Right? And then against this is back view. So make sure that you use it effectively in order to move on. Right? So you can order this book online, just read the descriptions, which is show button there, and then you get too much details concerning about how you can order this book. Right? So don't worry, that's not expensive, but it is cheap. So then we say that another reference question and answers is the ordinary. So we have ordinary level chemistry review. ordinary level chemistry review. So this is the book of review, which review the concept from the Form 1 to Form 4. Okay, so ordinary level chemistry review. You enjoy the beauty of chemistry? Just let me know. So in Makoti, McDaniel. So simply, this is the ordinary level chemistry review. Actually, it is Form 4 book, but just a question and answers. (2003) 2019. Okay, so that is simply, this is for 4 to review, right? For review. I have the book. This is the book. This is Britain's ordinary level chemistry. This is we call it iron section of ions. This is the soil profile, and this is the back. This is the side view. So these are the internal inside the books, right? So these are the inside of the books. Excuse me. Okay, so that is all about this part of 40 of introduction. So you need this book. You can order it online. Very interesting book for you to learn the beauty of chemistry for Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. And don't worry that because this book contains the exams for the Form 4 that you'll not understand anything. That is not true. You'll understand even more than the one who is going to pursue on those combinations which need to understand mathematics. Okay, so if that's the case, now we say that it is the end, not the end, we are pushing the end, so let's just conclude on mentioning now the topics for the Form 2, for the Form 3, and topic for the Form 4, and then it will be the end of our session. So now let us proceed with our second session, now our last session or last part of the session. However, that now we are shifting the route, and then we want to mention chapters or topics of Form 2 chemistry according to the new syllabus that I have already presented to you. According to the syllabus, we said that the first chapter is called the oxygen. Don't want to waste much of your time. Okay, the first topic is called the oxygen, teaching about how to prepare oxygen, how to use it as a fire extinguisher, etc., etc., etc. And then we have hydrogen. So these are our elements, the molecules. Okay, so this is hydrogen. Oxygen, we'll teach about oxygen, also we'll teach about hydrogen. Those are the common gases. And then the next topic after teaching you oxygen and hydrogen, so we can now teach you about what? Water. Okay, so we say water. That the next, that is the chapter. The first chapter after covering water, we have sources of energy. Okay, so this is what the sources of energy. Sources of energy, right? I will teach about sources of energy. And then the fifth chapter is a very interesting chapter called the mole concept. Okay, the mole. Now the atomic structure on the mole, excuse me. The atomic structure, the atomic structure. Okay, so we say that the sources of energy, atomic structure, in that the atomic structure, find some of the processes have been laid out by Daltons. Okay, that's a part of atomic structure. Then after covering atomic structure, we'll teach about the formula, bonding, and nomenclature. So I say that the formula, bonding, okay, so we say formulas and the bonding and nomenclature. Say nomenclature. 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 Okay, so we say that, let me write the sentence one, it's called chemical bonding. So we say that this is chemical, right? Called the chemical bonding. Chemical bonding. Chemical bonding, right? Chemical bonding. So those are the 7 chapters of chemistry from 2 according to the new syllabus of Tanzania. So the first chapter is called the oxygen. In Swahili it's still called the oxygen. The second one is called the hydrogens. In Swahili it's still called the hydrogens. Then the third is water. So now we see the form of water. That's why that for this case we had the right, so this is water, then our sources of energy, how much are we going to study, to learn them, then the atomic structure of an atom, then its formula, bonding, and the nomenclature, right? So those are the reference book for the Form 2. So I'd like to thank God, this is the end of these sessions for the Form 2 of General Introduction for the Chemistry of Form 2. I would like to thank God who has prepared me, and thank God who has been with me at this place, and I thank God who has given you to me, who you have given me, you, and even others. So I give him all the, really give him all the praise, and he deserves to take all the praise. And then thank you for your times. I would like to invite you in the next session, which will be session 01, for possibly that maybe any for oxygen, for hydrogens, for water, for whatever. So let's just to welcome you to feel happy on learning the programs and then enjoying the beauty of chemistry to solve real life problems. Remember that the main visions of this platform online schools is to see the community, or to prepare a community of Tanzanians, of engineers, scientists, and different regions, so that we can make something great, right? So that's the point. And hence, may God bless you, stay connected, and let us meet in the next session. Okay.